Parker actually sit together in hell, shaking, quaking, terrified that one day, somehow, some way, they might meet me. They took our girls away from home. They're in the woods, they're all alone. The ropes are heavy and the knots are tight, tied by a monster and his oblivious wife. Well, I hope this doesn't seem too impolite, but Ted Bundy was just never that fucking bright. He was just sorta charismatic and white, alright, and he was so fucking sure he had the right. But he's ugly, and I'm glad he's dead, cause there was no fucking candle in his pumpkin head. You're not special for winning a game with someone who you know was never playing. She could've killed you, she had every right. You just caught her off guard tonight, but it's alright.
The first thing you want to know about the Intranquil spirit is that it is a collection of souls of those who have passed away before their time or in tragic conditions. The death of these individuals could have been caused by suicide, murder, or even illness. So you, as the client or person who is going to utilize this spirit, you have to keep in mind that these spirits are not the most pleasant spirits or the most welcoming. So when you send these spirits out or request them to do anything for you, they can be aggressive in their approach. Now, I know you're probably asking, why would a person summon this type of spirit? Well, in most cases, people utilize this spirit to bring someone back aggressively. Why? Well, because this person may have treated them bad. This person may have put them through a lot of grief. So this person not only wants to bring the person back, but they also, at times, want to make the person pay for what they've done. Also, sometimes people prefer to utilize this spirit because they want it as a guard in their relationship. So that if they're dealing with someone, that person plays their hand right. So the cheating, the infidelity gets eliminated, or there is retribution for every time that person cheats. So what do I mean by retribution? Payback, an ass whooping spiritually. And how does this manifest? It can manifest through a person losing money. It can manifest to a person getting into a car accident. It can manifest into just an accident, person falling down, or anything of the above, from violence, anything you can think of. Depending on the severity of their actions, they may suffer an illness, or rather I say a life-threatening illness. Again, that depends on the severity of their infraction. There is a belief that when you petition the Intranquil spirit, you will trade places with them after death. I say this is foolishness, because none of us have ever died and came back to realize if that's true or not. Now, what I know from experience is that this transition that occurs here on earth. But what do I mean by this? Now, let's just say the person you're pulling into your life, they may be better off financially than you. Well, what happens is that you trade places with that person. So now the wealth in their life becomes your wealth. You start to see good things happen for you. Now your business starts picking up. While that person's going down, your life is going up. And usually at times I tell people that if you're working on someone, and let's just say you meet someone new, I say keep the work on that person, especially if they cause you a lot of grief. Because why not utilize that person as a work mule to better your life? So as that person's going down, your life is going up. So for those of you who may have not paid attention to the sequence of events that follow, when you're working with the Intranquil spirit and you do the ritual correct, what you will see is that your life begins to pick up for the better. Now, I think I've given you what you need. So, with everything, always be cautious. Dot all your I's and cross all your T's.